hi when 19 people get here. Hi, thank you. Hey, thank you. Last night I stayed up rather late, and I woke up really early this morning, so I'm a little tired. I had to finish that video, so... Oh wow, 25 people. I forgot what I did last year on my last stream. I can't remember. I'm a little tired. I'm sorry. I'm spacing out. Oh, sure. Feel free to make all the memes you want. No, I'm not the oldest in the fandom. There's people that are a lot older than me. Today, it's incredibly forking hot today for my birthday, so... I'm just going to try my best to avoid the heat. Apparently, it's 34 degrees Celsius. Happy birthday. I'm gonna get heat stroke, and I'm going to die. Yeah, bring a parasol. Because you all know I'm a vampire, that's why. Without my glasses, I look like I'm 16, so... I'm not giving away any of the nominees. Don't try to force me to give away the nominees. Yeah, thank you. Apparently, I think we're going to a water park later on today, so... Yeah, yesterday I got a bunch of, like... I got, like, this big box in the mail, and my mom keeps telling me I should open it, and I'm like, why? My birthday is tomorrow, so... And she's like, no, open it. And I'm like, okay. I noticed it said some kind of bakery on it. It's like, oh, that's why you want me to open it. There's food. So I open it, and my aunt sent me a bunch of, like, a bunch of pastries and desserts. Oh yeah, I forgot football is a thing. And so now I have all these, like, sweets and everything. Thank you. Oh, someone just wished me happy birthday out of me now. Just got a little notification. Yeah, I'm gonna try to upload that video I just finished last night too, because I'm kind of proud I'm kind of proud of it. I use like a lot of really cool sound effects and stuff, so. Vielen Dank. We finally figured out vacation plans for so when I'm getting dropped off in Germany, we finally figured out some good vacation plans. We finally figured out we're just gonna go to Belgium and Luxembourg, and then we're going to go through Freiburg, and then down to Lucerne, and then to Freiburg. Did I say yeah? After like so many different vacation plans happened, we finally decided on one. I don't know, Japan calls it soccer too. Gosh dang it. The video's probably too long. Oh yes, Skittles is doing fine. Cat's doing okay. I'm 20 years old. Oh boy. I know I don't really look like it, but I am. Gosh dang, I'm gonna have to cut down the video. Because right now the video of the dads at the dad awards are all, that's 17 minutes and 20 seconds. And like, iMovie is just not having it. Okay, you want to see the cat? Okay, fine, I'll show you the cat. Thank you. 1 second. Here's one kitty. This is not the one that's injured, but here's one of the kitties. Hey, Buttface. How you doing? Jingle balls, hi. Den cat. Jordy. Yachty. Yachty. There she is. Sorry about the lag. Hey baby, how you doing? Sorry I had to lock you up last night. We couldn't keep Jordy locked up forever. Thank you. Can you hear her purring the live stream? Kitty's doing okay. The vet said that if she was normal size, it could have been serious, but good thing she's incredibly obese. I didn't realize just how fluffy she was until she got her stitches. 'Cause look at all those layers of fur. No, kitty. No! No! Back! Back, I say! Good kitty. Normally she likes feet. And ears. Okay. Okay, fine. I won't have you give me foot rubs today. I can tell you're still in the middle of like a nap. She normally rubs my feet. Hi? She's like, no, I'm tired. Go away. Quit shoving the camera in my face. I'm not camera ready. All right, we saw the kitty. And here he is waiting to bite her butt again. Just sitting here, chilling like he did absolutely nothing wrong. Don't look so innocent in the camera. You know what you did. Yeah, no, he's an ass. Don't feel sorry for him. He's a butt face. Oh yeah, I'm going to Anime Midwest, and it's gonna be really fun because I actually have a panel there, And Anime Midwest has a lot of Hetalia stuff, so yeah. Yeah, I call the blonde one Den Cat because he lays back and he spreads his leg all the time. I think it's good that we're meeting with North Korea because it's like getting us it's getting the world one step closer to maybe to either reunifying or possibly denuclearizing North Korea. But yeah, I think it's like good that we at least attempt to make some relations rather than just have them sit in a corner like for the rest of their lives. Because if we at least kind of somewhat make friends, we could gain their trust. Yeah, I've at my job I keep a lot of people call me about politics all the time because that's where I work, and so I so people kept calling, like, they complain, oh, we can't get along with Canada, we could get along with North Korea. It's like, well, the Canadian Prime Minister is kind of a dick. I'm sorry, Canada, but I really don't care for your Prime Minister. He kind of has an attitude. He just kind of has a bit of an attitude. He's pretty, but he kind of has a bit of an attitude when it comes to people that he doesn't agree with. I think that compromise should be very important. Yeah, all World War III. You just gotta hide in Switzerland. Switzerland's just gonna be the safest place. uh, oh, how many months? In 3 months, I'm going to be in Germany again. It's exciting. I know a lot of people that are in love with the Canadian Prime Minister, mostly because he's pretty. He is a pretty Prime Minister, though, honestly. The sequel no one needed, pretty much. And look, the two world superpowers are fighting over which ideology is good and which one is an evil virus of Satan. And they both got atom bombs. Fight! No, that would be the end of the world. Instead, let's just spy on each other and keep things cool. And make sure we have enough atom bombs. I had to compile that video, so I have a lot of it burned into my memory. Anime Midwest is like the same week as Anime Expo, so I would have gone to Anime Expo, but well, first of all, it's a little late, and second of all, it's the same week as Anime Midwest, and I only recently found out they're on the same week. Yeah, and I already made commitments to Anime Midwest a year ago. Yeah, I wanted to go to Slovenia this summer, but my parents just don't know much about Slovenia, unfortunately. Even though Slovenia is so pretty. Oh. I gotta cut down some of my video because right now the Data Awards video stands at 17 minutes and 20 seconds. And that's pretty long. And iMovie is not cooperating with me at all. Justin Trudeau is Castro's son. That's quite the theory you have. If you want me to live stream the panel, I can. I can live stream the panel due to my très bien influence. Wait, no, I'm not French. Yeah, the whole person who said so about the German relations. The West hates the East, the Northerners also hate the Southerners. Then the Southerners love the other German neighbors, but the neighbors hate the Northerners. It's so true. Kim, you should see the world. There's a World Is Mine Donald Trump version. It's the most hilarious thing ever. Article 13. I'm sorry, I kind of just woke up. I can't remember what Article 13 is. Yeah, Bavarians do hate everyone. Oh, Bavaria. Yeah, I'm looking for some good cons to go to when I'm in Germany, and I can't really find many. Oh yeah, by the way, there's Austria's on my blinds. I pull on Austria whenever I need to pull down my blinds, and it's cute. Oh yeah, I haven't showed you my new desk, have I? What if Hema just doesn't recognize North Korea? And that's why he hasn't, well, he has sort of a design for North Korea, but I think North Korea would be rather young because North Korea itself is just a new concept in general. Don't tell Kim Jong-un I said this. Hey, this video is about as long as right now the live stream is about as long as the Data Words video currently. Oh, there's cons in München. Too bad I'm too far away from München. Because München's like 3 hours away from where I am. I'm much closer to Switzerland than I am any major city in Germany. Yeah, Lebanon would be cool. But yeah, I didn't show you my desk. Oh gosh, it's messy. I need to get rid of some stuff. I need to put this on my bookshelf. Oh, no! Ah! Sorry, I wanted to clean up my desk a little. Okay. Alright. Okay, I gotta show you my new desk because it's so full of weeb shit. 1 second. Alright. Here would be my desk. Here's a thing full of buttons. I haven't put on anything yet. Need to get like a backpack or something. Here's some posters I still haven't put up. Here's my books. Here's all the mochis. Oh, hey, pose. I have 2 rushes, official and non-official. Oh, that's my hours. And then there's the personified version of a little castle that Japan has, that my boyfriend got me. Here's the tubs I don't know where to put. Right now, I found out what to do with all my charms though. I just hang them on here. Awake, shut up alarm. And then, yeah, this is where I put everything because I don't know where else to put all my charms. And then Behold, my large gallery of useless weeaboo shit. The planes are from Kinder Eggs. Oh yeah, by the way, this little box thing, that's a camera. I got it from my grandmother's house because my grandmother was a borderline hoarder and kept pretty much everything. There's a couple of Italia posters I still need to put up. Like, someone got me this. I know it's like fan made, but it's really cute. It has like almost like every single chibi from like every single character on here. Well, not Czechia and Slovakia, but it's so awesome. I love it. Let's see if I find a way to put up this little scroll. And the thing is, it doesn't even start with Italy. It starts with Latvia. Latvia is the first one on here. It has Macau on here. It has Tibet. It has Mongolia. It has all the African characters that are featured like ever so slightly. It's a small scroll full of like almost everything, and it's kind of blurry, but yeah. I just need to put it up. Even has the Neo-Italia characters on it. I'm still tired. This is what happens when you're an adult and you get some freedom over your money. You buy worthless garbage. This is the only worthless garbage I buy. At least I don't have like a shopping addiction, or I don't have like any kind of other addiction other than an internet addiction. Estonia's religious changed my mind. But Estonia has the highest rate of atheists. But then again, they also have their highest rate, the most amount of women to men. And yet Estonia is still a guy, so. Earth is what you give to it. Yeah, no, Russia is totally gay. Throughout the entire series, we have never seen him remotely talk about flirting with women or flirt with women at all. Most of the other characters at least somewhat talk about women or talk about their country's women. Russia has, like, said nothing. I love how the change my mind thing has become a meme. It's really funny. Because that started off with a person that I just even become a meme on universities, and it started off with a person that that originally nobody really liked. Yeah, I never talk about Austria much, and he's such a fun character. Austria's a really fun character. Yep, Steven Crowder. Russia didn't exist. Change my mind. Gosh dang it. No. Oh yeah, I gotta show you. See these new Italia figures. They have magnets. They have magnets in them. So hang on, let me wait for the camera to adjust. This is what camera looks like. Oh fudge. No, get over here. Stop it. Canada, no! Canada, stop! Now, this is what Canada looks like without the bear. It just looks rather funny. Just hang on. If I just take another character, put him in front of him. Just. It just looks so funny, like he's about to screw someone. The way his hips are arched, though. He has these little glasses. They're not painted on his face like America's. They're real glasses. They're real Ophiolite glasses. And then they put Kumajiro here. And there we are. Oh yeah, I put out a new game. Because another game jam, so. Yeah, it's called Russia's Friendship Quest, I guess the demo. It only has America and Canada's route in it, though. It's about friendship. I have so many buttons and I don't know what to do with them. Oh, hi, I know you. It is about friendship, change my mind. I really need to catch up with World Stars. There's still a lot of comics I haven't caught up with. That's not something it's a fact, you can't change your mind. It's a fact that I am 20 years old. No, actually my games can be downloaded on Mac. I mean, I make them on my Mac, so... England is my city, no. Feels roulette changed my mind. You can have either a Mac or a PC. It's playable on each. Oh, Iceland's ever competed in the world? No, I thought they have. No, because the Iceland football team does some really fun things when they get a goal. No, it was I forgot. Now that I think about it, yeah, my name does mean useless facts. Oh, who was playing again? Can't remember. Read 2 books over the summer. I don't know, I have 2 copies of Liberty and Tyranny I need to get rid of because I got some from like a contest from like a job training thing. They're giving out free books. I was like, sure, I'll take a book. And now I have 2 of the same book and it's just, oh gosh. Obviously, you should sleep. Too far, man, too far. I'm kind of like getting out of touch with sports as of lately too. It's just the result of being adult. I can't remember what I did last year for my birthday on the live stream. Yeah. I'm also hung up a lot of my other plushies on my like dresser drawers. Like I have currently on the drawer containing my underwear is guarded by Doitsu. It's really cute. Best girl. Normally I know who it is off the top of my head. I like DC. I grew up in mostly DC, so. I didn't miss much. I mean, the Teen Titans are DC, so. Considering the weird stuff that the fandom ejaculates out of its pores, the 2Ps are bearable. I love your language there. I'm tired. I got up a little bit too early, but I was too excited. I don't play either. Oh yeah, crap, I still need to finish up, I still need to finish, get back to watching, Boku no Hero Academia and then, High School DxD. Haven't seen the recent few episodes. Thank you. I know I'm like a basic person. Everyone else watches Boku no Hero Academia, but many great movies at all. Yeah, I'd like to make a crossover Boku no Hero Academia and Hetalia. I have some good headcanon. My gosh. One second, I'll be right back. Is part of your punishment. Here. This is part of your punishment. Hello, I like to bite butts. And I like to give people infections. Because I'm a butt face. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You're shedding all over my beautiful sundress. But it's right, your fur will blend in. Nobody will know that I've skinned you alive. I'm kidding. No chin scratches. Keep you calm. Ain't he cute? He's cute, but he's an asshole. Just because people are cute doesn't mean they can't be assholes. I've seen how to own it. I can't play it because I have a Mac. I've tried numerous emulators. Kitty face. I don't think anyone could change my mind that cats are cute. This is Denmark in disguise, but no, he's not Denmark, he's Dickmark. Because he's a dick. Look at his face. He's like, ooh, person might be giving me food. Want to get food. You can't eat all the time, bruh. That's why you're getting fat. I'm sorry I had to lock you up. You had to be in jail, in the basement. But if you learn to behave yourself... Yeah, my other cat, I showed them earlier on the live stream. She's healing pretty okay. She's healing well, very well, very fast. After all, she has a lot of fat. She has a lot of excess energy to burn, so. Yeah, my boyfriend's in California, so. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. I visited Molossia on my last week. The micronation. One second, let me get some pictures. Facebook. They didn't let me in because if I had come, because today is when they officially open. But yeah, it would have been fun to visit Molossia on my birthday, but yeah, we just kind of saw the outside. It's like in the middle of a neighborhood, and I'm just like, oh gosh, this guy's neighbors must hate him. There's just a micronation, like in the middle of a subdivision. And it's just, yeah. Apparently he doesn't have to pay taxes to the government, so it's a pretty good gig. Bigger than I thought. Yeah, actually maybe a little bit smaller than I thought. Why internet? Why are you so slow? Come on. Why? Why you do this? So far I visited Kugelmugel and, Molossia. Vatican City isn't a micronation. Kosovo's Croatia. Changed my mind. No, Kosovo's Albania. Changed my mind. There's no point for there's not really any point for Kosovo to exist unless it's just part of Albania. This is just join Albania. That's the thing. Because they're just Albanians that live in Serbia. Hashtag Balkan problems. Hashtag Balkan problems. I mean, it's like, you should just join up with Albania. That's all you need to do. Hearts of Iron, I don't think I've ever played that. Balkans are true Austrian land. Changed my mind. Holy shit. Slavs have so many family problems. I don't know, because we're so tight related. I mean, I was on the head of, not the head of X, I mean the Hetalia Amino the other day, and I saw a quiz that was in Polish, and I could like still, I could still understand everything by speaking it out, even though I speak Russian, and it was just, and then I was the one, I got first place on the quiz, and I'm just like, yay, I did it. I don't even speak Polish, and I got first place. Yay! Is Romania and Italy, brother? Can Romania into Italy's? Can Estonia into Nordics? Those are the true questions. Simo has the sniper bad. Changed my mind. What is wrong with you? Monaco is actually really, really short. That's canon. Estonia can into Nordic. Related. They're all related through Germania. Now, Nico actually existed, but doesn't exist anymore. Oh boy, I can only imagine. Oh, lots of maple, thank you. Oh, Father Germania. Yeah, Mochi Italia, I'm not even sure why it exists. It's never explained. It never is. One night stand every nation. Hashtag. No, Greenland has been shown like in a piece of merchandise. Yes, Poland should be a girl. Poland should be a girl. Change my mind. You woke up to a Rickroll. I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you. I don't know, they're mentioned by Denmark. Never gonna give. Then again, I think Estonia should probably also be a girl because they have the most, the highest women to men ratio when it comes to their population. Maybe that's why he ended up in the Neotalia universe. Mind blown. Alaska's Portis. Oh gosh. Singapore is not a character yet. Apparently, Hema said he had designed it, but apparently I think some of it got scrapped. There was something called the Litbel SSR that happened in 1919. They were married for like 5 months. Ah, thanks for the burb. It was called the Litbel SSR. Look it up. And guess who broke that? Guess who broke them up? Poland did. Poland started a war with them. That is one bitter eggs. I'm kind of a little tired and rather hungry, so. Yeah, it'd be nice if we had like Philippines and Indonesia IKEA personification. No, that wasn't true. I don't think Poland would take anyone's virginity without also taking his own. Poland's like super Catholic, and Lithuania was pagan for many, many years, and in I think from what I learned, I think in the pagan times, like sexuality wasn't a very big deal. Switzerland or Sweden, life question. Switzerland, all the way. Poland is trying to change my mind. Free Danzig. Poland is not a trap. Change my mind. No, is he cross-dressing, or is he really secretly a woman in disguise? Ooh. I don't know, maybe she's just flat. Maybe she's just flat. I don't know, I've never really heard much from Paul. Poland is flat like the earth. Change my mind. Oh my gosh. Maybe Poland has been a girl this whole damn time. And then just... Even though Poland is voiced by a guy both English and Japanese subbed. Poland has just been a woman this whole time, just been trolling us. So is Switzerland. I know Switzerland has actually been seen shirtless. Well, so is Poland, but that comic technically got deleted. So, yeah. Poland isn't it. Poland isn't it. Changed my mind. Why couldn't he just make Hungary and Poland both girls? I know he doesn't, I know he's rather bad at drawing women, but yeah. He is, but yeah. Texas is glasses. Oh yeah, apparently America's glasses and Canada's glasses are different types of glasses. Canada's glasses are round, while America's are square. I honestly don't know that much about the Philippines. So, drawing woman draws you. That's my point. Nation sign is a boy. Change my mind. Yeah, they are. They're oval. They're ovals. America's are square. It was pointed out in a comic, actually. And it would work if Poland was trans. It would work because not that long ago they did have their first transgender woman who was a member of parliament. Despite Poland being super religious, someone who's trans happened to get onto the member of parliament. So this one's secretly a girl and Liechtenstein's a boy. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, Poland constantly refers to himself as a guy, so I think it was just a phase he went through. It's just a phase, I swear. Easy make up and was just a phase. My whole family thinks I'm gay. I guess it's always been that way. Maybe because of the way that I walk makes them think I like boys. And I like boys. Everyone in the Slavic family just thinks Poland is gay, and Poland's just like, my whole family thinks I'm gay. I guess it's always been that way. But in reality, Poland's the only straight one. Because its processing has like toned down a lot in like recent comics. Oh, now you want to come in, huh, cat? No, stay. Hey, boy. It's gonna mark your territory. Okay, great. Hang on. Koshka. Koshka, skажите привет. Skажите. Good boy. Sorry, my clothes are still all over the floor. Yari, skажите привет. Yeah, this is my dresser. Germany is protecting my underwear drawer. Yeah. Yari, skажите. Oh, good boy. You always know how to respond to your name. Serbian. Gosh dang it. Serbian's like half Cyrillic, half not. No, I need to reset Germany, so yeah. This is what the Deutsche looks like. Then I have lots of Russia and then Nekoatsume. And then I have two of my favorite Pokemon on the top, because only old people like me know the struggles of catching an Abra, because it knows the struggles of not having save states and just walking around in the grass for like, oh crap, lag. No, lag, go away. Okay. Only old people like me will know the struggles of like playing red and blue and just walking around in the grass and while looking for an Abra for like 10 minutes, and then finally found an Abra, and then try to get down your first throw, and then only to fail, and then the thing teleports away and you have to start all over again. Bah. Everyone has an evil lead, though. What are you doing? What you doing? Boy. Germany is in Bavaria. They already came out with a Bavaria character. Get over here. Here, I can open my window so you can look at the birds. Want to see the birdies? It's so funny. Whenever he sees a bird, he starts chirping like a bird. He goes, meh, meh, meh. Oh, are you camera shy? Poland is Chinese robot confirmed. Italia has met New Italia numerous times. Estonia is the only one who's really crossed into their universe. Oh, what are you MMDing? I wish I could MMD. I'd MMD a lot of things. He's like, get away, your breath smells. Oh, you're actually sitting on my lap and purring. Aww, thank you, boy. You're still a butt face. Oh, he's sitting on my lap. He normally never does this. And I have a small lap and he has a big body. I'm sorry, I'm not calling. Slovakia's gay, changed my mind. Oh, that'd be cute, thank you. Always wanted my own MMD. Cat, you're shedding all over everything. But I don't care. Oh, you're such a sweetie. Oh, so wunderschön. God is a Serb, change my religion. There's been a couple of fanfics of me. Or maybe the whole Ironheart thing is true. Poland did die the first time, and then the second time the second Poland's a girl, and it is just very, very flat. Or Poland was a girl the first time, and then came back as a boy the second time. Estonia has not had a Neo counterpart. Maybe there is none, because it all exists in Estonia's head. Or maybe I'm just secretly Neo Estonia. You don't know. You don't know me. Yeah. Oh, he's probably freaked out. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm a lady. I can't have sex with myself. That's weird. I can't bang myself. That's weird. Estonia, that's weird. Oh no, he had a dream about women. Oh, you're sitting on my lap. Oh, you never do this. You never do this. What a sweetie. Aw. He never sits on my lap like this. What a good boy. He's trying to prove that he's a good boy. He's like, I'm a good boy, don't knock me up again. There's no Hiroshima character yet, but there's a Nagasaki character. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. Oh no, recently my friend gave me, her, America cosplay costume. Because for the longest time, my boyfriend, after I showed him Italy, he said, I have pretty much just one ship, and that's Ameripan, and I'm like, oh gosh. It's like, I want to cosplay Ameripan. I will not get the Japan costume until you have an America costume so we can cosplay Ameripan. I'm like, fine. He said, I've been meaning to get a Japanese Imperial uniform anyways. But yeah, it's just, oh gosh. I strip Ameripan really hard too, so. Ah, so much fur. Jegus, how much do you shed? I just cleaned my room. What are you doing? Of course, our executions always involve tanks. I probably should watch the World Cup, but yeah. Ameripan all the way, definitely. Japan will be Australia change my mind because that's impossible. Japan would just step a foot on Australia, see all the snakes and all the sharks, all the things that could kill you, and just be like, oh crap, no, I'm not taking over this. I don't want this land. I don't want it. No, I'm done. Getting out of here. Tim Tam Kangaroo, oh fuck, is that a spider? Do I speak Australian now? Potatoes all the way. Praise potato. I can play piano and violin. Oh yes, I see, another Homestuck. We have the best Gigas, John. We have the best Gigas in the universe. I don't think Russia wants to invade Finland again. Praise the grilled cheeses. Finland deserves Karelia. Change my mind. Well, you start from the first manga, then you go to the second manga, then the third manga. Are you so soft? But you make my skin itch sometimes. The thing is with this one, this blonde kitty, pretty much everyone in the fandom's allergic, not the fandom, everyone in my household is allergic to him. My household is now a fandom, confirmed. But yeah, everyone in my household's like allergic to him. Like ever so slightly. Oh, I'm sorry, boy. Like sometimes he rubs up against my face breaks out. But it does not happen with the other cats. The other cat's just fine. It's just him. It's just him that makes us so itchy and sneezy. I don't know what it is. Maybe he just produces the excess chemical in his saliva. Oh, you're being such a sweet boy. You know it's my birthday today. He's just trying to redeem himself because he was locked up all in the basement yesterday. Because I put him in jail the other day, so. Yeah. No, I think the fandom has about 30-something thousand right at the moment. Because of Mino. But yeah. Not everyone has a Mino, so maybe 40,000. Oh, I do love the Evilest Chronicles series, but it's the most confusing thing I've ever seen in my life. Sweden is straight, change my suspicion. Sweden's the only one confirmed to be not straight. But I can understand why Sweden is actually gay, because I like a Russia cat because Russia cat is a Siberian. Oh yeah, my brother's girlfriend's getting a Siberian today. Like a little Siberian kitten. That's what type of cat Russia is, because Siberian cats are also hypoallergenic, as in people with allergies don't react to those cats. Czechia and Slovakia are married. Changed my mind. Yep. Macedonia has the right to rebel against Soros. Changed my mind. George Soros is dumb. Changed my mind. You sweetie. You're shedding all over my beautiful sundress that my boyfriend got me, but oh well. Change my mind is a meme. Every ship in this damn hellhole's incest changed my mind. You just got Slovak blocked. Yep. That's gonna be a big thing in next chapter. I can't believe you're sitting on my lap. That's so sweet. I have really creepy eyes. The main ship that most of the fandom, except for maybe the Finns, can agree on is Sufin. I mean, most of the time, people can't even agree on Drita anymore. People can't agree on, like, who America or England should be shipped with. But more often than not, they very much agree with, most of the fandom can, agree with Sufin. It's like the ship that, it brings peace, but Esfin is still life. The Finns don't like Sufin, just like the Lithuanians don't like Litpol. A lot of Lithuanians I know would rather ship Rustlet than Litpol. Where did Belarus and Hungary even come from? They never really interact. I don't get any, like, Belarus lesbian ship because she doesn't interact with anyone. She doesn't talk with anyone. She just sits in her room, just sits on the tractor just farming potatoes, because that's all that Belarus is good for. Yeah, I know. Because Lithuania has a canon crush on Belarus. And that's the thing. No, actually England is probably the most shipped character, or America. Or maybe Prussia. Lithuania just has a lot of ships that actually seem plausible, where he's actually interacted with a lot of characters. But England has a ship for a lot more historical reasons. Also, England's a favorite in the fandom, so. I'm not reading any of George Chevalier's fan fictions. Change my mind. I just want to make this thing like a meme. Me doing weird stuff to this thing as a meme. Like, it doesn't smell or taste very limey, unfortunately. I don't want to eat England. It doesn't taste very limey. I don't know. Finland would probably ship Esfin more than Sufin. Because they're in real life, Sweden and Finland are actually, not Sweden and Finland, I mean, Estonia and Finland are actually, like, really, really tight. But there's a chance it may or may not be incest. That's the problem. Ing Scott is the best. Changed my mind. Oh yeah, I haven't come up with my theory yet how Ukraine is more Russian than she is Ukrainian. Yeah, South Korea originally was female. Iceland X Bridge is, like, popular because, for shits and giggles, pretty much. I ship Russia with anyone except Prussia. Why? I gave you lots of attention. Oh, you want me to open the blinds? Okay. He's very talkative, which can be really cute and really annoying at times. Here, boy. Here's some sun. Go up on my bed. Why are you so talkative? Here, I know you like to lay in the sun because that's what you kitty cats do. Sorry, I spaced out again. Sorry. Oh, 40 people. Hi. I RP on Amino. South Korea hates K-pop. Changed my mind. I'm not sure about Hetalia fanfiction. I have a hard time finding cringy Hetalia fanfictions. K-pop is overrated. What? What's wrong? Not by the door. You don't want to get out. I have the window open so you can see birds. What else do you want? Oh, now you want out. Okay. Okay, I'll let you out. Here. Going out. No, I'm not watching you eat. You have some weird fetish with that. My cat has this weird thing where he likes people to watch him eat. For some stupid reason. If you guys send me a link to a cringy fanfiction that's from Hetalia, I will read it. Hetalia versus Country Balls. Who will win? Country Balls because it's easier to draw. I've probably been in this fandom the longest, the Hetalia fandom. Or I guess if you count my childhood, maybe the Yu-Gi-Oh fandom, because that's what I grew up with. I don't know if I should Latvia with anyone. I'm not sure. I mean, it's Shota territory. I don't want to touch Shota territory. And Hong Kong's Asian, though. How is he Poland's twin? FIFA Italia. I don't know what any of Moldova stuff means. Spoiler alert, maybe his hat's like Transnistria or something. Controversial shit. I don't know what my favorite fanfiction is. What do I say in my fanfiction account? What is it good for? Hetalia fanfiction. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Hong Kong and Iceland have interacted. Hashtag mixing a poor character. And I want to speak Hungarian, but that doesn't seem like it can come true anytime soon. I also want EU citizenship, but we can't all get what we want. My fanfiction account's name is Mr. Octopus Wiener, but be careful what you may find. You may find some really old fanfiction. Please look at the date before reading. Я хочу говорить по-польски и по-венгерски, к сожалению, я не могу сейчас. My Russian's getting rusty. I should program my flashcards into my phone, so. I do have a DeviantArt account, but I don't really use it for much of anything. Just to post games. Well, he did. Oh yeah, he recently, not that long ago, he did make a comic where apparently it said, "quote South America is really loud and noisy today." It was at a world meeting. There's like a group of countries, so maybe South America might be coming soon. Yeah, the Swiss German count as a language. Okay. I could count to 10 in quite a few languages. Let's see, 1, 3. I think I could count to 10 in like 6 languages. It used to be 7. 7 if you count the Schweizerdeutsch. And I used to be able to count to 10 in Chinese. I can't anymore. Yeah, I'm going to be in the super south of Germany soon, so I might end up developing an accent. But again, I'm going to be by Basel, so I might develop a bit of a Basel accent. I don't know. No, Hamilton, I will ban you. I will ban you. I will ban you if you bring up Hamilton. Bavaria. Just Bavaria, just like the biggest. It's like for Americans, Bavaria is like the Texas of Germany. It's kind of like does its own thing. It has like rights to secede from the country. It has its own identity. It doesn't always like to be associated with its own country, but it does it anyways. And they have the southern accents that not everyone can understand. Yeah, basically that's. Yeah, Bavaria also has Lederhosen. Lederhosen is not German, it is Bavarian. Please, get that right. It's not German, it's Bavarian. So Germany and Lederhosen doesn't work because he's German, he's not Bavarian. Wakanda, Italia, oh gosh. Mochi America does scare me. If it could transform into these giant things that Estonia can ride, I don't know if I trust it. I can charge. Yeah, Mochi America does a lot of really scary things. Attack on Mochi. Oh, damn, I forgot to monetize the video. Fudge. I want to earn some money. Monetize. Monetize. Boom. Monetized, yeah. Yeah, I haven't really gotten to. I meant to check which was if I've gotten any fudge. I can't speak. If I've gotten any. Oh my gosh! I passed 1,000,000 views. Oh sweet. I just found that out. I just realized that now. Gosh, what should I do now? I passed 1,000,000 views. What do I do now? I'm at 1,010,797, I guess, right now. So, I passed 1,000,000 views. What do I do now? Yeet. Yeet. Oh, my revenue went down. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna go to my video manager so that I could see what is demonetized. Some of the biggest demonetization stuff I get is because of copyright, not due to community guideline strikes. 'Tis the sad fate of being an anime YouTuber. Fork and copyright. Nope, nothing really new that's age restricted or anything. Great. Something in between my teeth. Oh, all my Hot Division live streams are doing okay. Yeah, great. Yeah, I've been doing good when it comes to monetization. I've been getting up some good money. But if only Google pays me it. Very rarely does Google pay me. I don't get paid at my other job. Oh, 54 people eat. Sometimes okay, cats mark their territory by rubbing their paws on things and then brushing their cheeks up against things, but sometimes when they rub their paws on things, it makes really loud noises. Like, if they do it, like, on the edge of, like, a little stool I have, it scares, sometimes it'll be like, what the hell is that? I'm like, oh, it's cat. Damn it, cat. Scared the crap out of me. Sparkle Party. I technically don't have to go to school for like 5 months. I have like a big 5-month break. I'm in the middle of that. Well, technically 4 months, because when I go to Germany, I have some intensive training I need to do, so. Thank you. Oh, 60 people, hi. And the Americans are waking up. Atsmostas. I don't know Latvian, whatever America is. Atsmostas America. Yeah, no, nobody puts chocolate on salad in the United States. Nobody does. Flight of the Bumblebee to annoy Austria for me wrong. It's high noon. Говори по-русски. Да, я говорю по-русски. Моя культура... Извините, моя культура... Извините, мою культуру... Я говорю по-русски. Actually, I think I understand what you're trying to say. But the American culture isn't really super anti-Russian like it used to be. basically the anti-Russianness has become mostly a meme, like at least amongst the young people. Unless you're like super politically left and super crazy, like the people, like the people that think that Trump is Satan. He's not Satan. He's kind of stupid, but he's not Satan. Like the people that just constantly want to make everything about forking politics. Those are the people that will think something like that. But most people in the United States think of Russia mostly. There's a little scary, but mostly just most of the country to kind of make fun of because memes are banned, and and stuff like that. It's basically a country we laugh that a lot of Americans laugh at because like memes are banned, stuff like that. And if something weird comes out of there, it's like, oh, wow, interesting. But yeah, speaking Russian is very important if you are going to go to foreign service in the United States, because oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard it was fake that the EU was banning memes. I heard it was like fake news. A lot of people are picking it up, so I don't know. The Russian national anthem is actually really pretty. I like it. I guess it went from 60 to 37 gigas. The only reason they're allowed to serve pizza at school because the teachers argued it was a vegetable. Holy crap. Fin exit. I'm still waiting for Quiddly to happen. Quiddly. Because I just like the name. I like the name this they have. It's just Quiddly. It's not it's exit. It's just Quiddly, and it's cute. I like the name. Oh yeah, Pole Exit probably, but I think Pole Exit probably would happen way before Quiddly did, because Poland is just all like, it's just all fuck the EU coming straight from the you know, because quitta. Gosh dang it. Just Poland is just like a whole F the EU kind of person right now. That or Hun exit might happen, and Hungary is just gonna be like Switzerland, just the one neutral country just in a sea of EU countries. Or just the yeah, no, but Czechia and Slovakia need the EU, so I'm pretty sure that they're not going to leave. But Poland might not leave because they need economic benefits. Hungary might push itself over the edge. Demonetized. EU is the Fourth Reich confirmed. Sorry, sir, this is a Christian server. No swearing on my Christian server. Do you mean the facts hurt? I saw an ad for Bulgarian yogurt while I was in Thailand. Yeah. I don't know what I should see in Poland. Krakow, maybe, Warsaw, Auschwitz. Auschwitz if you're brave. I don't know, I haven't gotten demonetized for bad words, so the thing is that where YouTube demonetizes you for bad words is it's not true. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sassy Peridot, wishing me happy birthday. One of my friends, like friends in real life. That's who that is. One of my friends in the real world. That's who just messaged me. Christian Mingle joined today. No swearing on my Minecraft Kids server. I know, I'm a fan of Steven Universe. I'm not gonna be afraid of that. It's a good show. Good series. Hey. I do have a Discord, but I basically just use it for business in Pokemon Go. I actually do have an amino. Somebody made me an amino like a while ago. And yes, Hamilton is banned. We don't talk about Pink Diamond. Yeah, okay, yeah. If Hatali doesn't release a new episode in the next 15 years, we are allowed to leave. Oh, hi there! You're watching the live stream. Hi. Oh no, Lithuania has a much higher suicide rate than Belarus. It's down to number 4 in the world, but it used to be number 1. Not in a good way. I forget who made it, but the person who made it is still admin there, so yeah. We're not talking about rose quartz. We're not talking about spoilers here. No spoilers on my Christian server. No, like I think Guyana and then both of the Koreas climbed up on the highest suicide rate list, and then now Lithuania's 4th. He used to be number 1. He was number 1. No, that's not in a good way. Oh yeah, Mama Hungry. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted to give away your name or not. No, I knew it, but I wasn't sure if I would want to give. I'm not sure what exactly your YouTube name was, so no suicide on my Minecraft server. Because Hamilton is just so overhyped, it's overrated, it's pretty much ruined for me. Like, all my theater friends kind of ruined everything for me, so yeah. I don't know, because there's a lot of guys in the series. There's a lot of girls in the fandom. Also because of the reputation that it gets. Small bean. I don't think everyone in this fandom is gay. Most of the fandom are mostly girls, and a lot of the girls that are obsessed with the characters. At minimum, most people in the fandom are bi. Oh, he's getting down there. Hey, he's not depressed anymore, or he's only slightly less depressed than he was before. Hey. If you say a bad word, this gets demonetized. Nope. I've sworn many times in my previous videos. Nothing, it hasn't got me demonetized, so. Wait, it's second? Hang on 1 second. 1 minute. I'm gonna put this here. My country. Oh, it's second. Holy shit. Lithuania? Why? Oh, Sri Lanka's ahead of him. Lithuania? You were doing so well! Bleh. And the only country that's higher is Sri Lanka, which is weird. You passed Guyana and the Koreas? Nani? Oh, Poland, you're number 10. Why? Oh yeah, drinking problems, maybe. No, Lithuania's just never okay. Oh, Czechia's like a little white spot on the map. Everyone's just happy in Czechia. There's no data. There's probably no data for Czechia. I still have the meme sheet somewhere. It's in here somewhere. One death happens in Lithuania every 13 minutes. One net migrant every 103 minutes. Net loss of one person every 33 minutes. One birth every 17 minutes. Basically Lithuania. Oh no. Lithuania also has more women than men. And most of them are old. Okay, so 1991, it's also like 1988, 1990. It's like the 50s, the 60s. It's like, oh crap, the Soviets aren't killing us anymore. We get to grow our population. And then after the Soviet Union collapsed, big decline. It's like, oh fuck. Everyone's leaving. I just clicked on the Lithuania tag and it was just, yeah. 84 births per day, 114 deaths per day. Migration per day, -14. Oh, Lithuania. You don't need the Soviets to die. No. How many births are happening in Poland? Because Poland Poles breed a lot. One birth every 2 minutes, one death every 1 minute. Every 1 minute. Yes. Everything was good and... Oh. No, this is future projections. Yep, everything's still... It's slightly declining, but they could predict a sharp decline. I don't know. Poles, the Poles, tend to have lots of children. How do I know? I'm from a Polish family. But my mom has 5 other siblings. I'm not joking. Oh, there's more, but there's slightly more people dying per day than there are being born per day. Because old people. 945 to 1094. I think every country in Europe does, but Poland is, I think, doing slightly better because people actually have children there. Net migration per day is -27 because they're all going to England and America. They're all going to the center of America, where Chicago is, because that has the second highest Polish population next to Warsaw itself. Yep. The city with the second highest Polish population isn't in Poland. Poland's just like, I'm totally made Warsaw your capital, bitch. 1.29 children per woman. Even in America, Polish the Poles tend to have quite a few children. Yeah, my mom's like 5 other siblings. That's how I know. Mm. Then again, my dad also has 5 other siblings, and he's not Polish. Basically, baby boom. That's what. That's why I have so many aunts and uncles, because my parents both have 5 siblings each. Yeah. Yeah, most of like Eastern Europe is on here. Yeah, it's when it comes to the suicide rate. But oh, that's sad. Lithuania climbed back up to number 2. Hmm. He was number 4 not that long ago. Now he's up to number 2. Butter lemonade? What is butter lemonade? Or do you mean better? One second, I'll be right back. I should eat at least something. No, I have a lot. I also have a lot of cousins, but they're all older than me, except for one. Chocolate or cheese? I can't choose between those two. That's impossible. I come from a place where both are very famous, so it's like part of my culture. I can't give up to either one. The thing is, my parents are rather old because they waited a while for to have kids, which is probably good, but yeah. Yeah, my parents are of an older generation compared to all my friends' parents. Rave gelato. The blonde cat's name is Yachty. Or I guess Jordy, I guess. I pronounce it both. Yep. We did math to figure out the broad size of a fictional character. I am so proud. Fun gay. In Asia, I've only visited Taiwan, Thailand, and Laos. Or Lao. Oh hey, newcomer. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to our club. Welcome to our club. Yeah, but yeah, my parents are like overly cautious and they're like, "Oh my gosh, is it safe?" I'm like, or they ask me about Croatia. I'm like, "Mom, people go there all the time. Sure, there's still landmines that aren't dug up from the last war, but it's still perfectly safe. Just don't go by the landmines." Yeah, Croatia's perfectly safe. Just don't go by the landmines. Yeah, we're thinking about going to Amsterdam, but there just wasn't enough to see. This summer I'm going to go to Brussels and then go to Luxembourg City. And then I'm going to take my family by Lucerne. I've been since, my family hasn't been in Lucerne, but I have. And then they're going to drop me off in Freiburg. We'll talk about the drug war. Oh, happy birthday. Yeah, I talked about Bali, but apparently, apparently it's just too expensive from where I live. Switzerland is like the least dangerous place on the earth. Wherever you live is probably more dangerous than Switzerland, unless it's in Liechtenstein. Yep, that's, you can see the chat through my glasses. Or like basically, no, not the chat. You can see the my YouTube channel through my glasses. A Spitznaz boy. That's a cute name. Permanently hedgehog. That's so oh no, I can't give that away. That's spoilers for the next video. I don't know. I mean, Romania and Bulgaria do have some commonalities, as they are both, quote unquote, the biggest disappointments in the EU, so. I only have 2 cats. We have Shkitsi and then we have Yari. K sожалению, я не говорю по-польски. Yeah, and even if someone like tries to attack their neutrality, they're like so fucking prepared. Like just, you do not want to fuck with Switzerland, ever. Get off my lawn! You're stepping all over the flowers! Get off my lawn! No thoughts on my lawn! Apparently permanent neutrality means stay the fuck out. Begone, thought. I will freeze all your bank accounts. You will not be able to withdraw a single cent. Yeah, it's nice to move to what's nice to do is live by the border, and you live in Switzerland. No, you don't live in Switzerland. You live in Germany. Work in Switzerland and buy your stuff in France, and that's the life. there's like people that live like right on the border between like Germany, Switzerland, and France. They live in I think they live in Germany, work in Switzerland, and send their kids to school in France. And what people in Switzerland will do is like in Konstanz, the where the border between Switzerland and Germany is actually pretty much non-existent. People go. People from Switzerland will cross over the border like every spring to buy stuff on sale because everything's so expensive in Switzerland, and then they'll come and then they'll just buy stuff for cheap and then they'll come back. People in Switzerland will just go to Germany to buy things. Buy just daily things and just come back. Yeah, they know how to save. Cats are perfection. I wonder where my parents are. Pub and go out of the EU. Pub, and go out of the EU. No. Oh my gosh. That's a good one. Yeah, you could get to. When I was in Thailand, I got a lot of knockoff stuff. And basically in Chiang Mai, they'll bargain with you. They'll be like, I saw these like, for example, everyone in my country loves these like Swedish backpacks that aren't practical and they're tiny and they're expensive as hell. They're like $100 something. Oh no, I have a Polish flag. I have a big Polish flag and a small Polish flag. And I technically it's a Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth flag, but I also have small Polish flag. But yeah, basically, oh, is it? Oh yeah, basically, I saw the backpacks. I'm like, holy crap, they have these. Like, you want them? I start with like, I'll start with 900 baht. I'm like, oh no, I'm just checking this out. It's like, no, I start with 900 baht. Name your price. And I'm like, okay, 900 baht's like $20, and it's just like 20 American dollars, and it's just like, oh my gosh, that's cheap compared to what the stupid hipsters in my country pay. We got some good stuff. We have over there, I think my mom got a couple designer bags that were like $20, but that in the United States they cost like 80, like maybe $80 to $200. My brother got some nice ties. Dad got some nice belts. Stuff that would cost ties are surprisingly expensive. So are belts. Earth's pencil shape changed my mind. He Maria is a flat earther changed my mind because it just draw a circle and that's the Earth. He is promoting a flat Earth. Maybe. I'm just thinking about changing the Italian Dad Award to the Nene Papa Awards. Yeah. One second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. People with like access to numerous amounts of technology today, the Earth is flat. People like in 1000 BC, if I could make these two obelisks together, I could tell the time. Okay, okay, yeah. I'm so excited about because I'm just rooming with a couple of people on an Airbnb for Anime Midwest, and it's just like, oh, this is exciting because there's so many Hetalia events going on. There always is at Anime Midwest, and it's always so much fun. Hmm. It depends on what language you're in. Feminine and masculine names are different on different languages. If you're in like in a Latin language, it's O and I think makes adding an O or an A at the end makes a big difference. The Earth is a prism. Yes. Support the Nene Papa Awards. Earth is an oblate spheroid. The Earth is an amorphous solid. Yeah, basic. If you're in like Lithuania or Latvia, just add an E or an A to it, and it'll be feminine. And to make it masculine in those languages, you just add an S. You just is, as, or us. But yeah, when it comes to like something like a Turkish name, I can't help you. Yeah, Lithuanian names are so fun because you just take a generic European male name, you just add is, as, or us to it. I don't know how Latvian surnames work, but I know Lithuanian, it changes depending on, first of all, if it's male or female, and then it depends if the woman is married or not. Lithuanian and almost all Slavic languages have like last name changes. I mean, I know in Polish they just have ski and ska. They used to have more, but they don't anymore. I think. Basically, in Czech and Slovak, it's basically just adding ova onto a last name. In Russian, it's ski and skaya. Richardsky. Oh yeah, you also have a patronymic, which for some reason he must have forgotten about patronymics and how they exist, because patronymics are a really big thing in Russia, because they're sort of the right way to properly formally address someone. Like if you're talking about a teacher, you use their first name and their patronymic. And it's a very, I mean, he got the Spain's thing right, where he gave Spain two last names, like people in Spain often have. The thing is, in like Russian-ish countries, patronymics are a very big thing. Richardsky. For example, like I think this is how it works in Lithuania. I'm not sure, but I think like instead of if think of like Neo-Lithuania, I think it would be instead of Laurinaitis, it would be Laurinaitia. And I know instead of, let's see, like instead of Arlovskaya, Neo Belarus would be Arlovsky. And Chernenko doesn't change. Chernenko just won't change. It doesn't conjugate at all. And Ko just stays the same. No, I hate minion memes. I have a Eurovision chat. People are arguing about whether it's going to be in Jerusalem or Tel Aviv. I mean, it's been in Tel Aviv twice, and I think it's been in Jerusalem once. Gosh, yes, thank you. My name Tolis 2018. My name Tolis 2018. I would have gone to Israel, but no one ever responded. The people who I applied to, nobody responded back to me, so. Eurovision is not a Hitalia related thing. Can you guys still see me? Come on. Is it finally working again? I think, okay, yes. Because mine just like totally blanked out. But yeah, basically they all get together and they all have like a song contest and lots of memes happen. People will send joke entries all the time because they're poor countries and they don't want to pay for Eurovision. So they'll participate, but they'll send something that purposefully won't win. But then Moldova ends up getting high ratings again anyways. Moldova just isn't sure if it wants to win because it's the poorest country in Europe. But yet, they're like, I wonder if we could benefit from the tourism. Because we need anything that can help us with our economy. And then there's this thing called the Eurovision jury that's totally biased towards Sweden, even when Sweden sucks. I'm just eating a power bar. The thing is, so there's no other option. Sweden must have bribed the 4 king juries this year. Because there's no way it got almost to like second place, and then the voters rated it the second worst song in the finals, and I just like laughed so hard when it happened. Right after Australia, just oh my gosh. Yeah, Epic Sax Guy meme came from Eurovision. Freeze the arrow in the air. Sweden sucked this year, but they not deserve 7th place. I think that proves that the Eurovision jury is rigged. The only people that want Australia in Eurovision is the Eurovision jury. Not even Australians want to be in Eurovision. Israel's been in Eurovision for much longer, and they've actually won it like 3 times. So, yeah, I'd rather have. Technically, Israel's mostly full of Europeans, so I guess they kind of count. This is their 4th time they've won, so yeah. This is the 4th time they've won, so it's like people are complaining, oh, they're not European. It's like, they've won before. Get over yourselves. And yet we allow Azerbaijan and Turkey and Georgia and Armenia in. So Turkey's bitter and is being a little whiny bitch. That's why they're not in Eurovision. Because they don't want to be. They're like,
It's unfair. Nobody likes us, even though we get pretty high ratings. They just sit in the corner and they pout. I remember right after the contest, I saw a petition going up to like ban the Eurovision, to like get rid of the Eurovision jury, and I signed it because, yeah, because this year it was full of bullshit, because there's no way that Sweden that it wasn't rigged towards Sweden. Turkey's just like, yeah, I don't need them. I'll have my own Eurovision. I'll call it Turkvision. I'll have my own Eurovision with blackjack and hookers. In fact, forget the Eurovision. Yeah, Turkey is just being... I think if we get rid of the Eurovision jury, Turkey might come back. Poland cannot into space. Just like Estonia cannot into Nordic. Yeah, Austria literally sent people on stripper poles in 1 year. It was beautiful. Yeah, Germany really took me by surprise this year. They had a really good song, and they could tell that they weren't really trying. So they're just like Germany sends a song to Eurovision. Europe actually likes it for once. Germany like, holy crap, we never get, no one ever likes our songs. No one ever likes Germany in Eurovision. Okay, so I found out in 2017 there was this song called "I Love My Phone" that Lithuania could have sent. Instead, they sent "The Reign of Disappointment," and I'm just like, this is how you do a joke entry. This is how you do a joke entry. It was the most perfect joke entry, and you passed it up. Why? I hated the song at first. I hated Toy at first, but then it kind of grew on me. But I still think it's kind of eh. I love how but the thing is, I just love how the previous winner of Eurovision was like, it's not about the fireworks and not about the memes, it's about the music. And so Portugal is like so super pretentious this year. It was all super pretentious this year. Oh, we're not gonna have an LED screen in the background because it's about the music, blah blah blah. It's not about the memes. They just love how like forking pretentious they came off as, and then had to have someone who just goes up on the stage and makes chicken noises win the contest. I think that's the biggest slap in the face to Salvador, and I love it. Someone who literally flaps their arms like a chicken and makes chicken noises on stage and dresses like a total weeb on stage, winning, made me laugh so forking hard. And that's why I don't have a problem with Israel winning. That's why I do not have a problem with it. I like the instrumental. The instrumental is pretty cool and very catchy. But oh yeah, now that guy from what was it, 2013 or 2014 can finally show us Tel Aviv. Yeah, Eurovision this year be like, well, we're gonna ban LED screens, Germany. It's okay, I brought my own. Germany likes, okay, I brought my own. I'm a golden boy, come here to enjoy. I'm the king of fun, let me show you how we do it. It's got it, and basically this year there was a lot of ballads because a ballad won the previous year, and this next year I'm gonna be excited. I hope people send a lot of joke entries. I don't know, Justin Timberlake performed at Eurovision once, and America was banned from singing it. Ironically. But yeah, Sweden's entry for Eurovision, I hated it because the guy just did the one forking dance move over and over and over again. He just did that same dance move and then did the same look, like, and it was just fucking creepy. It was another shitty Justin Timberlake-esque song. Last year was actually entertaining because Treadmill Dance made it actually worth 5th place. But yeah. Nothing will beat last year when Moldova got 3rd place because they sent Epic Sax Guy again. They got 3rd place. 'Tis the power of memes. Sweden always gets high points even when they don't deserve it. And that's because of the Eurovision jury. Anyways. Because they love sucking... Nope, I can't say that out loud. Oh, fuck it. Because they love sucking Swedish dick. I'm sorry. Or basically, the Swedes suck the Eurovision jury's dicks. That's how they get points. I think this year, that either Bulgaria or Hungary should have won. Oh yeah, I was surprised on how many points Austria got. Like, holy crap. I didn't think that they'd actually like Austria that much. I didn't think they'd actually like Austria that much, so... 1 second. Yeah, Czechia was good. It was full of so many good memes. I'm a bit upset he didn't do anything related to a camel on the stage. Even if you brought a fake camel on the stage, it would have been great. But yeah, it was rather, yeah, Slovakia just doesn't, apparently the people just don't really care about Eurovision, so that's why they don't participate anymore. Oh yeah, no, oh no, Albania deserved to win this year, because I've had Mall stuck in my head for like the past few weeks. So, and it's such a really pretty song, and Nugent Bushpepa is just so talented. I really, really loved his song. I really, really loved the performer. He really gave it his all during that, especially during the semifinal performance. And it was beautiful. I loved it so much. I think he deserved to win. But I don't think Albania wanted to pay for Eurovision. I mean, Bulgaria straight up imported 2 people in from America to kind of help them, and they got like what, 10th place? Bulgaria definitely deserved better, but I could see why they didn't do so well because it was basically like everyone's second favorite song, and so it was nobody's like real favorite. But yeah. Bulgaria still is producing some pretty good stuff because like, hey, you know what? Hey, we got 2nd place. So last time before that we got 4th place. I wonder, maybe we could bring some tourism in, and maybe we could finally see people that, hey, you could travel to Bulgaria and not get shot. I'm kidding. Oh yeah, China got banned from watching Eurovision because they cut out a scene with gays in it. I don't know, somebody else brought up Eurovision. And I like talking about Eurovision. Very fun. I wish their best placing was better than 6th, and I wish their best placing wasn't a joke entry. Yeah, the entry for Ireland, China censored it, and so Eurovision blocked them forever. I mean, hell, Russia doesn't even censor the gay stuff in Eurovision. And it's Russia. He's like, China, come on, not even we censor the gays. Get your shit together. Yep, I caught an Abra, and I want the world to see it. There's a comic where just China's just going, I'll censor this, I'll censor that, I'll censor everything. Yes, they just gotta send them joke entries. Using a master ball for an Abra, gosh dang it. Then you find out it has crappy IVs. You disgust me. I like, okay, so the person who sang for Lithuania this year also volunteered to also was in the running to sing last year. And the song she sang last year was like the best joke entry ever. Shiny Abra with Poke Rust. Yeah, emoji's just pixels. Censorship. Censorship. And copyright. Copyright. Lots of copyright. Yeah, going to Southeast Asia. If you're going to Southeast Asia, definitely go to their markets. You can buy stuff for cheap. The phone case I currently have, I got from Thailand. And I got my screen replaced and a new phone case for less than $30 there. It was beautiful. No, it's Lithuania's Eurovision because it always teleports away, and he never catches it. Moldova barely tries because they know that they can't afford Eurovision. Lithuania for the longest time knew that they couldn't afford Eurovision, but now they can, and so they're like, we could bring in some tourism. Okay. Let's try to get serious. Keep sending in garbage, except for maybe Donny Montel. He's like, oh crap. It's like, Ballad won last year, let's send Ballad. Sends the slowest ballad ever. Don't get me wrong, it's still a cute, meaningful song, but... Love is blind, it's true. Yeah, it's the only thing that Donny had going against him was that Laureen was just that much better. You couldn't beat Laureen that year. She was too good. Iceland just tied with Argentina. Oh gosh. Doesn't the Iceland national football team do like fun things like whenever they score a goal? I don't know. I might end the stream soon, but hang on one sec. I gotta double check with something. I'm just checking. I was just checking up on my plans. I'm good. Okay. Because today, it's 34 degrees Celsius here, so we're going to a water park. No, Germany is all just like, oh, die. Oh, Kitsune-con is, where is that, in Wisconsin? Noch ein Tor! Every language is just like, go, go, go! German's just like, Tor! I was talking about coming back and just surprising my brother that I came back, and I'm from Germany because I have off around those days, around the days of his birthday, and I'm just thinking about just saying just getting like surprise. Wait, no, in German that would be Überraschung. It's just so ugly. German's just so ugly, and the main reason and the main way to you could transform it into Swiss German easily. Just add I's or Lees onto everything, and then brutally butcher every pronunciation, and then you get Swiss German. Boom. It's because China is an authoritarian regime, and and they have to keep things censored in order to keep it going. I learned about it in school. Yes, Germans with pride. Yes, we need more German people that have pride and faith in their country. We need more Germans that don't hate themselves. That aren't East Germans, because we all know East Germans are super prideful. Aber Boris ist besser. I know, yeah, Bavarians also don't hate themselves. It's people that aren't in the East or the South that are taught to hate themselves. That's like the main stereotype that they have in the East. Like the people on the West hate themselves. That's what they're taught in the East. Eastern are just German people infected with communism. Actually, not really. They all basically what happened was how the whole Ostalgie thing happened was that after they merged, it's just like the Germans like it was like, oh, we're all one German, and then the East Germans were like, wait, we don't feel special anymore. Wait, what can we do to make us feel special? I know, let's just bring back all the old East German stuff, and that will make us special. Because we just have to be special. That'll make us special. Yeah, everyone loves Germany except Germany. Yeah, East Germans are all very very prideful because they kind of had to keep their identity strong during the Soviet Union with a lot of same with a lot of Eastern Europe because Russia tried to erase their identity. And that's what a lot of Western Europeans can't understand. That's why people in the East are like super very proud of their country. And they have this large amount of pride that the Western half of Europe will never probably ever have because of the oppression that they have faced. That's how it works. Yeah, that's also why Eastern Europe is a lot more interesting because I go there and I can't rely off of English, so it's like challenge accepted. I speak German, English, and Russian. Do you speak any of those? Я говорю по-английски, по-немецки и по-русски. Ты говоришь... Вы говорите... Yeah, I know in Germany you get drilled about World War II, about how everything happened. Well, in East Germany for the longest time, they just straight up, just in East German schools, but during the communist time, they straight up denied the Holocaust, or they just said, "Oh, it wasn't us, it was them. It was the West Germans that did that. We're the real Germans." I learned about this in school. I learned about this in college. The West was taught about, okay, yes, this is what happened in World War II. This is what happened. This is what happened. You have to be. Must be. This horrible, horrible stuff happened. And well, meanwhile, in communism land, this happened, but it was their fault. Basically, what happened. Ah, hello, person from Indonesia. Yeah, I know. Basically, there's a lot of people that compare Hitler's regime to Trump's presidency, and I look at them, I'm like, do you know anything about history? And I want to slap them um because if you actually look at everything, it's nowhere near. Because if it was, then we'd already be in a dictatorship, because right after Hitler took over, the parliament coincidentally burned down, and and then he pretty much gained total power in less than a year. So yeah, dictatorships happen pretty fast most of the time. So yeah, it's there's nothing really to worry. He's just a Cheeto. You can't really worry about. He's kind of stupid, and but I wouldn't say that he's like the root of all evil. People are blowing that way out of proportion. If anything, he's done a lot of. He's kind of forced Republicans to accept gay rights, which that's the thing I like about him. We're still kind of working on the transgender stuff, but I think that'll just come with time. But I love how now he's just like, okay, gay marriage is a thing. You're not objecting about it. No objections. Gay marriage is here to stay. Shut the fuck up. It's here to stay. And that's a part I like, but there's parts where I'm just like, oh gosh, why do you do this? But yeah, it's kind of like that with the German government. It's like German government is easier to it's kind of nicer because smaller parties actually mean something. You piss off the entire G7. You know, it used to be the G8 before they banned Russia after 2014. Now it's just a chord. Only music people will understand. Hey, only piano playing people will understand what a G7 is, or maybe just music people in general, and that might be a chord on the guitar. I don't know. It's a type of chord you play in the piano, maybe also guitar. I'm not sure. Yeah, I know there isn't a thing in like for violin violas. Might be a chord on the guitar, but I know there's yeah. Yeah, Germany's election was interesting. I was taking a German politics class when that happened because and it was rather interesting. Because because it was just so funny to see the bitter look on the leader of the SPD, Martin Schulz's face when he's like, no coalition with Merkel. I'm too bitter. Look at me. It was so funny because the SPD is becoming so irrelevant because the Green Party is like taking their place as the new left-wing party. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the pasta. I'm 20 years old. But yeah, it was The thing is, where people are like, "Oh my gosh, there's a chance that Germany could have re-election because they didn't pick a coalition." I'm like, it happens in Italy all the damn time. What are you talking about? Okay, it's never happened in Germany before because you're just scared because it's never happened in Germany before. Because in Germany normally has their shit together. But yeah, it happens in like places like Italy and the Netherlands like all the time. Yeah, it's what I heard wanted Russia back into the G8. I think it might be part of a whole let's see if I want to get along with the enemies so that let's try to get along with the enemies so that we maybe at least somewhat try to prevent a nuclear war. Or makes it look like I'm trying to prevent a nuclear war. I think it's a pretty good strategy, but yeah, I can see how other people would not be taking it very well. Huh? Do you want a breakfast sandwich from McDonald's? Sure. Okay, egg McMuffin or sausage. Sausage. Okay. She wants. Okay. Yeah, it's German politics was fun. I also learned about Chinese politics, and while I was in the college, the university. Learning Russian, you learn the alphabet first, and then definitely, and with learning any language, make flashcards. And basically, you have to learn how to write in cursive, Russian cursive, because nobody who speaks Russian writes in print. Everyone writes in cursive. That's just how it works. No one writes in print unless they're like making a sign or something. But yeah, pretty much no one writes in print. You have to write in cursive. Russian wasn't really too hard. There's just a lot of end cases, and the pronunciation's rather difficult because you don't know where the emphasis and the stress is. But it was actually rather easy compared to other languages I've tried to learn in the past. Like after me trying to learn French, the thing is there's no word for a or the in Russian, and you can put the words anywhere you want in the sentence and nobody will care. That's why I love Russian so much. Rome and Germany, Romania. Oh my gosh. I can't write in normal cursive anymore unless it's I'm signing my name, because whenever I try to write a D, because when you're writing in cursive for Russian, the D sound it looks like a G in English cursive. So I keep writing that, and I'm just like, no, stop with this. This is how you write the D in English, not this. And so I can't really write things in cursive anymore unless it's my name. I keep wanting to write the Russian T for cursive. There's two ways to write the Russian T. There's a way where it looks like an M, and then you do normal T. But I do the normal T because after I found out that you could do that, it made my life a lot easier. So I'm like, hey, I don't have to get this confused all the time. I answered the question how I found out about Italia already. Basically, my friend showed me this video. My friend showed me it after I got back from a vacation. They showed me this video of Germany throwing a grenade at Justin Bieber, and that was when Justin Bieber was still relevant. Yeah, that was at me at school. I'm like, I forgot so much of my German when I was at school, and I was just like, oh gosh, my German's getting so bad, and I need to get back to reviewing my German because I'm just doing nothing but being surrounded by English. I'm just forgetting my German. So my first semester I was taking 18 credits, which is a lot of credits, and so it was just like, Here's Germany, here's Russia, I'm Poland, and I'm just getting fucked by both languages right now. That was me the first semester last year. Because I was in intensive Russian where they combine a year's worth of Russian into one semester. And I barely passed the proficiency test, so I am apparently quote unquote proficient in Russian. Mandarin Chinese was hard. It was difficult. I just could not get anything. Probably because I barely studied, but still. That I tried to learn that, and I tried to learn Spanish 3 times. I just gave up because I just thought it was boring. Also, I just can't learn Romance languages anymore. I just come to accept that because I know some of the 2 most ugliest languages on the European continent, which would be Russian and German. And so I can't handle things that don't have consonants. Everything just sounds the same. I grew up with English. It was my first language. Yeah, some parts of German can be pretty, but and some parts of Russian can be pretty. But when you string 4 consonants together, it's not very pretty. The word for singular or only as an only child, единственный. Единственный ребенок. And then there's whenever you have the Russian X in anything, it's the sound. It's just, yeah. Baltic languages are very pretty. Baltic languages are very, very pretty. And so, afterwards we were having a party with other people from intensive Russian, and someone's just like, Estonian's so pretty. I'm like, Estonian? Pretty? Please. Probably because I'm just used to hearing Estonian compared to other Baltic languages, and Estonian is not a Baltic language, it's a Uralic language. Like, if you listen to The Baltics Are Waking Up, which is, like, the theme song for when the Baltics were trying to gain their independence, it was just all, like, Estonia can become pretty, but, yeah, it's prettier than German and Russian, but it's not pretty compared to its neighbors. Oh, yeah, Hebrew is the prettiest language. 1555. No, I see what you did there. I know what that word means. I know what that word means in French. I know the French word for steel. I know that. Yeah. I can count to 29 in Spanish. I know a little bit of Spanish, but yeah, a lot of times in my class, I get to the words for yes and I always like mixed up. It's always the little words. That and or. It's always the little words. I always get mixed up. Like in one of my Russian tests, one of the Russian tests I had to do, I had a speaking test. Instead of I said und, which is the word for and. And I'm just like, oh gosh, why? And I did the same thing when I was in my German class because I want to keep up with my German, so I take a German class so that I can keep up with it and I don't forget it. And so instead of und, I say I. Instead of ja, I keep saying da. Because ja is yes in German, but it's I in Russian. So my yas right now are just all over the place. I follow a Swedish YouTuber, and sometimes he posts some videos in Swedish, and I'm just like, it's like he's trying to say something. I know it is, because it's like, it sounds familiar, but I just can't understand any of it. but I just can't understand any of it. It just sounds so goofy. Oh yes, I have seen The Prince of Egypt. I know, I do not follow PewDiePie, I follow, this guy called The Angry Foreigner. Danish as, it's like, Danish is if Swedish and German had an ugly baby with something caught in its throat. Oh yeah, when I see Dutch, it's like, oh, I kind of understand this if I like sound things out. I could kind of like understand maybe like a quarter of it. And then it's just, and then it's like, oh, some of these words I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Yeah, Mandarin direct English translations are hilarious. I knew someone in my choir who was a Chinese exchange student, and apparently the word for milk, the symbols just literally mean cow boob, and it's really funny. Yeah, I still need art from my visual novel. Maybe just if you want to contact me on Tumblr later, or just leave a comment after this live stream is over. Norwegian sounds like it's easy. It's easier. With Swedish, it's like, oh, first of all, there's no point in learning Swedish because they all speak English back to you everywhere. Anyways, everyone just speaks English back to you, but anyways, like even when my German wasn't the best and I had to go to Germany, I'm like, oh gosh, my German has gotten so bad. No one would still speak no one would speak English back to me, unlike other tourists. Maybe because I just look Polish enough to the point where they think, oh gosh, they're Polish, they're not going to understand English anyways, might as well at least attempt German. Might as well at least attempt to speak to them in German. Even when my German hit the lowest of the low and I still had to speak German, nobody stopped and spoke English to me. Is it from Danish, or is 20% of the Danish vocabulary from English? Or is 80% of the Danish vocabulary from English? The thing that makes German hard is the grammar. That's what keeps messing me up as of lately. The thing is, German and English are very similar. That's why it was easy for me to pick up. Austrian German, it's like they hold out their vowels a lot longer, and they kind of have a bit of a, it's like Bavarian, but they hold out their vowels even longer, and because they want to sound special. My live stream is not pre-recorded. Yeah. I found out that I found out when I was in Slovakia that if people don't speak English, they might speak German. Because I was counting my change in German, they're like, "Wait, you speak German?" I'm like, "Yeah, I speak German," and so I was finally able to ask where the silverware was and everything, and where the forks were. Austrian is Bavarian, but slightly different. True. I don't want to go to England. England is stupid, and plus they don't have free speech there anymore. I don't want to get arrested for just for saying a bad word. Because England sucks. I've seen one episode of One Punch Man. Oh, Turkey. You live in Turkey. I'm sorry. You were so great. Turkey was once so great. And then Erdogan happened. Oh crap, this video is going to be banned in Turkey now. Damn it. Yeah, no, you can get some, yeah. You don't get arrested for swearing, but you get arrested for really other stupid things. Legal to die in Buckingham Palace. Because the US doesn't invade people anymore unless it's for oil. Jokes don't. Well, it seems like they have free speech, but if you want to make like an off-color joke, they will take it seriously. In the United States, we have, and in the UK, they have hate speech laws. And the thing is, unlike Germany's laws, the hate speech isn't exactly defined, so it's very loose, which means that government can use it to define whatever the hell they want, especially if it's criticism of the government, which is very dictatory. The thing is with Germany, it's like they banned everything related to Nazis and everything related to it, which is understandable. And the thing is, it's actually really clear where the line is. There's no blurred lines. Everything is clear. You can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. Yeah, okay, that's clear. Thank you. But when it comes to just hate speech, who determines what that is? There's no exact definition. Not even the parliament can give the exact definition of it. It's very, very loose. And that's what the problem is. If you specifically define it, like how Germany defined their laws, then I wouldn't have so much big of a problem with it. Then I wouldn't have a big problem with it. But since it's so loosely defined and not even the parliament can define it, then that's a problem. That is a very big problem. I'd like to live in Switzerland. Go back to Switzerland. Maybe Austria. Maybe Poland. I don't know. All three of them are very nice. I hear Poland is becoming very lovely as of lately. Their economy is growing. But everything's still nice and cheap. Depends if you live on the farm or not. If you live in a nice, not rural place, then it's nice. Oh yeah, Iceland is also very lit, but their language is hard. Norway is also pretty cool. I do not want to live in Sweden. I still have a vendetta against Sweden. Screw Sweden. It's mostly bitterness from it's Eurovision related and politically related. I just have a vendetta against Sweden. The country, not the character. But the thing is, what I really don't like is when European countries try to use the socialist system that are in Europe to say, oh, it totally works, and why doesn't America do it? Because the thing is, you're talking about completely different countries. Sweden is it's not even maybe the 1/4 of the size of the United States, first of all. Second of all, Sweden has a lot more healthier people. We have a lot of unhealthy people in the United States. And so the healthcare system doesn't exactly work because the United States has a lot of people, a lot of people, so that'd be too much to pay for. Second of all, and we do not have a declining population unlike Sweden. And two, we have a lot of fat and unhealthy people that willingly eat fried butter. So yeah, that's not going to work. We have fried butter is a thing in the United States, and it's terrifying. We have too many unhealthy people, and people that willingly eat unhealthy things and are unwilling to even admit that it's unhealthy. I don't even know how fried butter even works without it melting. I mean, apparently it's only in one certain part, and everyone in the United States thinks it's weird. And everyone has the exact same reaction. I think someone did it just to say they did it. I think someone just decided to fry butter just so that they could do it. And then apparently Hema drew a picture of America with fried butter. I'm not joking, I found the image. But yeah, that's the reason why healthcare can't work in free healthcare can't work in the United States. There's too many unhealthy people, and there's just too many people in general. It just can't work like that. as nice as it would be, because I because it would be nice to be able to go to the doctor whenever you want, but it's just not, it just can't happen, sadly. That's just, you're talking about a few completely different places. Two completely different places. And Canada also has a much smaller population than the United States. That's my rant about healthcare. That's because it's a big problem in the United States. You need a play for Europeans. It worked. Yeah, because we haven't had really many wars fought on the United States soil too much. So, or at least foreign wars. Black Death 2.0. Gosh, no, I probably wouldn't wish that on anyone. Yeah, oh no, they have poutine down here, and it is. I never thought I could see something more disgusting and fatty than American foods, but I was wrong. I would definitely, it'd be only in McDonald's is there a only in America is there a McDonald's in a children's hospital. True. Yep. Yep. What was I talking about again? I can't remember. Oh yeah, poutine. Not Putin, poutine, the food. I never thought I could eat. I could see food be more fat and unhealthy and disgusting than American food. I was wrong. I was so very wrong. Poutine is just so fatty. It's good, but it's fatty and very, very, very unhealthy. There's a poutine place by my university. They put pierogies on poutine. And you know, that just made me very, very excited. Are you sick? Eat a burger. It makes you totally healthier. The thing, but Canadians need the fat so they can bulk up so that they don't freeze in the winter. The burger is a Danish invention? I thought it was a German invention since I thought you were talking about hamburger as they come from Hamburg. It's like just like Frankfurters are from Frankfurt. It was probably a joke. Putting pierogies in poutine. Yeah, there's a poutine place I know that does that. It's rather good, but rather unhealthy. I just felt like I ate a tub of grease after I was done with eating that. It just feels like when you, it was basically, for those of you who don't know what poutine is, it's fries covered with like gravy and normally cheese and bacon. It's French fries, or as you Brits call them, chips. Brits and Australian call them chips. Covered with like gravy and bacon and I think something else I can't remember. Maybe cheese. It was very it's delicious, but it makes you feel absolutely awful and unhealthy. Thanks. Oh, boyfriend wished me happy birthday. Thank you. Hello. Apparently, Kentucky Fried Chicken around the world is It's much more popular than it is in the United States, or at least where I live currently, because currently in the place where I live, nobody eats it. Nobody likes it. I mean, or maybe some people do, but I don't know anyone that really is a huge fan of Kentucky Fried Chicken. But in Japan, it's like the thing to eat at Christmas time. And apparently just a huge meme around the world. Oh, Danish immigrants were the first to sell burgers. Oh, pretty cool. I just don't like fried chicken, really. It's kind of eh. I just don't like most of American food in general. I just don't like it. Burgers can be okay. It can be pretty nice. Depends on what's on it. But I just always feel disgusting after I eat anything that's like traditionally American food. KFC is popular in China. Jeff, I don't know. I don't know what the weirdest Japanese commercial ever is. There's too many weird ones. I'm streaming for 3 hours. Gosh dang it, what is it taking my father so long? Okay, see, man, the McDonald's in China. What really irks me is that in Australia, they literally just changed the sign to, instead of McDonald's, it just says Macca's. They literally changed the sign where it just says Macca's. Yeah, weird. The south part of America, I just got back from the west. I don't think I see myself going to the south anytime soon. You know, French is McDo. Just Macca's. Macca's. Australians are just weird. I was gonna have this like segment where it's like England and America are arguing over it. It's like they're chips. No, they're French fries. They're chips. No, they're French fries. These are chips. No, those are crisps. What? Australia, what are these? Chips. And what are these? Chips. The fuck? Because in Australia they call both of them chips, which makes it even more confusing. Yeah. Of course, the Americans made it unhealthy, but the thing is, beef isn't really healthy for you in general. Beef and chicken is like the best kind of meat to eat because that's like the healthiest kind of meat to eat. Chicken is like the wonder meat. But yeah, beef is too much beef is rather unhealthy. Beef can be healthy, but yeah, chicken is chicken like shrimp, those are very healthy. I think Finland's a pretty cool place, both literally and figuratively. I'd like to go there sometime. I feel like they have very fun people. I mean, if you ever heard of the Hydraulic Press channel, that's run by a guy from Finland. Finland! I hear there's a lot of interesting things going down in Indonesia, but right now I hear the politics are kind of messy at the moment. So, I've been to Alaska before. It's very nice. Thank you, Donald Trump, for wishing me a happy birthday. I feel so honored. But I went to Alaska in the summer. It was really nice. Mm. Oh, you're in the UK. I'm sorry. How am I buffering? Oh gosh, dang it. One of my dream tours is just to either visit all the former Soviet countries in Europe, or all the former and or the former Iron Curtain countries in Europe. I'd like to go to Bulgaria and see like Buzluja. That'd be fun. Hmm. Oh, heck. Mm-hmm. I think Denmark's pretty cool. For the so-called happiest country on earth, he represents his country pretty well. Anyway, Buzluja, Buzluja is it's an abandoned communist. It was supposed to be a communist like office for like the elite of the communist government. Went back when it was still communist, but then communism fell, and they're like, oh crap, they just left the crap. What do we do now? So they just left it to rot, and so basically it's just a big abandoned like Soviet stadium shaped like a UFO. It's pretty cool. I just really like Soviet history. I think it's really cool, and a lot of people, not people, I mean, countries that were formerly occupied under Soviet history also have a lot of other history, have a lot of really well preserved historical towns, like Tallinn, for example. Tallinn is very well preserved, and so is Riga and Vilnius. They weren't bombed during the war, so that's great. Thing is, in Germany, pretty much everything has been reconstructed because pretty much everything was bombed. My favorite ship is Lithuania and Belarus, hands down. But yeah, basically, I remember when I went to Berlin, you absolutely have to get a tour guide if you're going to Berlin, because otherwise it's going to be boring as hell and you can't see anything if you don't have a tour guide. Because I remember one of the most memorable moments I have of Berlin was we went to a car parking lot, and the tour guide is like, does anyone know what this is? Everyone's just like, it's a car park, it's a car park. And it's like, this was where Hitler's bunker once stood, and right by that tree is where they burned his body. And we're like, holy shit, that's awesome. But yeah, if you go to Berlin, you have to get a tour guide. Ah, thank you. Yeah, the butter shortage actually what made it into the comic. The thing is, going across the country in the United States is much more boring than going across the country in Europe, because in Europe you can look to the hills. It's like, oh, abandoned fortress, abandoned fortress. Here, in the United States, it's just like, oh, plains, 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 and then you get to Utah where there's canyons, and that's cool. I don't know if I call them friends. I think Trump is just using him to keep using Kim to keep nukes at bay. I think is a pretty good idea. Greenland has a design, but it's just on a piece of merchandise. That's it. But I don't know about their personality. It might be similar to Iceland. I don't know. Latvia has enough potatoes. More bulve. I think Greenland looks like it is a boy. Can Latvia into potato? I follow this person, Arts Animations. They do animated country balls, but everything is in Russian. But it's really cool because some of the jokes, it's really funny. Like, it's like Russia is like, oh crap, I'm lost. Ah, Bielorusia, and then Belarus shows up and argues over the name because in Russia they call it Bielorusia, and Belarus just wants to be called Belarus. And it's just like, okay, enough arguing. Let's get back. Belarus is like, I don't know where we are. I think we're somewhere on the Ukraine. Or in Russian, it would be just be Я думаю, что мы где на Украине. Because in Russian, you use na when referring to a closed space, or like if you're referring to a state. When you're referring to a country, you're supposed to use the, or like in something. And they don't consider Ukraine a real country, so they just use na. And it pisses Ukraine off. It pisses Ukraine off a lot. Yeah, if you're speaking Russian in any country that isn't Russia, use v Ukrainia. If you're in Russia, you have to use na Ukrainia, or they'll see you as a pussy. Thank you. Potatoes for life. Yes, potatoes. But yeah, it's. I learned quite a few other like useful things in Russian class. No, Lithuania doesn't want to with Poland. The Poles want to with Lithuania, but Lithuania does not want with Poland. I like Belarus is my favorite, but I'm not sure if she get the award of best girl, cause she freaky. Best girl would probably, I don't know who best girl would be. Potatoes are delicious. Potatoes are the best. I've never watched Hunter x Hunter. I'm sorry. Greasy Gosh dang it. Praise the bulve. Praise the kartoshka. The kartoffel. Yeah, Czechia is pretty close to best girl. I don't know exactly constitutes a best girl. I need to rewatch the videos. Praise the kartoshka. Praise the bulva. Huh. I want to go to Colombia, but my parents think it's too dangerous. I would like to cross from Panama into Colombia and then to Ecuador, but my parents think that's too dangerous. Hidipfil, Edipfil. I call it an Edipfil, but there's like 4 different ways to say potato in German. There's like Kartoffel, there's Edipfel, and if you're in Austria, and then there's Hidipfel or Hidipfeli if it's a small potato in Switzerland. And I know there's Erdbeere, I think, is the 4th one. They use it like in some parts of like West Germany, like the Swabian land. In Swabland. But yeah, but it's the same as like the North German potato. Word for potato is the same as the North German word for potato in Russian. But Russian has 2 ways to say it. There's either kartoffel or kartoshka. The thing is, Russians will change their language, like the way they add all the endings to all the nouns, depending on who they're talking to. If they're talking to little children, they'll add like ka or ishka or yoshka to like everything they say. So it's like a constant form of baby talk. And my Russian teacher expressed her frustration with this because whenever her kids come back from their grandmother's house, it's like, oh, what is this in Russian? It's like, it's Siryoshka. It's like, no, it's just Sir. And she's like, Mom, you've got to stop speaking to my kids in this way. I want them to learn the right words in Russian. Oh, I see you're from the south. Super south or from Switzerland? Hidipfil. Or if it's a tiny potato, it's hidipfili. Because you gotta add a li to everything. I will never forget the moment when I was in Berlin and then a tour bus came by. You know those tour buses, they say they offer like all these audio tours in all these different languages? They have all the flags of all the different languages. They have like the German flag, the British flag and everything. And at the end they just have the Swiss flag. It was like Swiss German's like a completely different language and I was just laughing my ass off. It was so funny. Because Switzerland is just like, you're not real German. You're fake German. I like them both, but I think I like Seychelles more. But yeah. But yeah, what was I talking about again? I was talking about potatoes. But then I was talking about something. Oh yeah, Swiss German. Like, for example, the word for cheesecake in German is wait, no, hang on one second. My brain's all foggy. 1 second. It's Käsekuchen, and then you go to Switzerland, and then it's Käsekuchli, because they changed everything to a ch, and then the ch sound is a sound, and it's so ugly. Or at least in the central part of Switzerland. People in the north just make fun of them all the time. No, they mostly make fun of Bavarians. They normally don't mention the forbidden Switzerland. You don't mention the Käsekuchli. Or instead of Kennechin or Hezichin, you have... I'm gonna wrap this up soon. Instead of Kennechin or Hezichin, you have Chumfel, which is the word for bunny or rabbit. But yeah, I should get going. I gotta get going. So yeah, thank you for joining me on the live stream. I'll see you then. Bye. Until then, keep studying.